27-year-old Dan Maloney. There you see him at left wing. At center, Sittler, one of the greats. And at right wing, Lanny McDonald, a big line. Maloney broken up by Park inside the line for O'Reilly. O'Reilly for McNabb. And O'Reilly was hit by Glennie as the puck goes in. And here's O'Reilly and Maloney going at it again. Right away. Maloney and O'Reilly flailing away at each other. I thought it was Glennie who tagged O'Reilly. And Maloney now hanging on. Holding there, and O'Reilly trying to get loose and throw some punches, and the linesman, a tough assignment for Leon Stickle and for Willard Norris. So it might have been Maloney who tagged O'Reilly and flattened him with a hard hit. I thought it was Glennie, but they right up O'Reilly flailing away at Dan Maloney, and the linesmen finally move in. And they had an earlier fight in Detroit, you'll recall, O'Reilly and Maloney in the last meeting in the 2-2 game before he was traded to Toronto.
And one other thing, Fred, I don't know whether this had any effect on it or not, is the fact that Maloney was the one that hit Doak prior to the Hextall check, which put him out.
Back to O'Brien. O'Brien, Rick Smith, Williams, a hit on O'Brien, and here they go. Dennis O'Brien and Williams. And Williams trying to get free. O'Brien has him wrapped up. A bear hug, which is the way to do it. I think Williams is getting the high sticking call, and then the fight. And they're still locked in kind of a bear hug. Dave Williams and Dennis O'Brien. And now the linesmen have a very tough assignment, and they get them separated. O'Reilly back for Park. Park fires. It rolls in front. Loose. Shot to score by John Wensick. John Wensick on a turnaround shot in front after Brad Park's drive from the point was stopped, and Wensick makes it 2-0. And it was Sittler. Now the puck to O'Brien. And O'Brien hits Sittler and flattened him. O'Brien flipped an offside pass, and here's Jonathan pouncing on Sittler. And away we go with a wild brawl in front of the Toronto bench. It appeared to me that O'Brien had whacked Sittler, and Stan Jonathan came right over and pounded Darryl Sittler. And Sittler trying to go at him, and the linesmen have stepped in between. A lot of bad blood in this one. And John McCauley is yelling at Nielsen. But I tell you, we'll look at the replay. It seemed to me O'Brien caught Sittler on a hard check. And while he was down, Jonathan came over and pounded him. And Jonathan is cut on the forehead. And McCauley is saying something. We'll see what comes out of this.
O'Brien and Sittler will collide right here. Here comes Sittler across. Now watch the forearm. And he gives the brush to O'Brien. Now he's off balance. Here comes Jonathan as he gets up. Here's Jonathan moving through. And watch the push with the two gloves together. If we see it at the right-hand corner of your screen. Well, you missed it. We didn't get it. But Jonathan took both gloves and he pushed them right into Sittler's face and knocked him backwards. We'll say this, Sittler was a little bit off balance. He was just starting to get up as Jonathan hit him. How Jonathan got cut in the affair, I don't know, but Sittler was underneath punching away, and whether he landed one above the left eye of Jonathan, I don't know, but we've got penalties coming up here, and we've had a ton of them. And figured that it was Jonathan and Sittler going at it. Glennie moved through the circle and picked up the back of Jonathan, and he is assessed a game misconduct as the third man in. So the referee has finally put it to bed, and I would say, Fred, that he called it pretty well. I never gave it much thought that O'Brien and Sittler, nothing, right? They were just a good body checking. But the Jonathan Sittler was what started it, and then Glennie, naturally, being the third man in, draws a game misconduct. The penalties come at 11 minutes and 17 seconds of the first period.
Glennie out of the game, you see him go. Fed in by Sittler, could be icing. Milbury caught Walker, and down he went. And a penalty on Milbury. Milbury clears in. Jonathan going in against Sami. And he rattles Sami. Oh, what a hit he gave him. Kept in by Turnbull. The drive to save Graham on a stinging shot. Jonathan gets it outside the line. And Turnbull with it. And here's Walker and Jonathan. And down goes Jonathan. Kurt Walker. Jonathan giving away a lot on the big boy. And Jonathan has fought a lot of big ones. Kurt Walker taking him on here. They're kind of wrapped up. Jonathan trying to get free to get a punch in. Walker throwing them. And they're going at it. Jonathan trying to throw. Walker throws some good lefts. And Jonathan gets him down with that body lift. And the linesman atop the two. And it's been quite a night for Stan Jonathan. I tell you, gave away a lot there battling Walker, but did okay.
Well, we saw a flurry of these in the first period, and now it's getting to the point where it's detracting from the good hockey that these two teams are capable of playing, and it's a battle royal as Jonathan and Walker go at it. We've had 1, 2, 3. That's the fourth pair-offs that we've had so far in this game, and we're just about a minute 57 seconds into the second period. I would hope at this moment, Fred, things could settle down.
Trying to go in, Palmatier rolls it around. Williams there. Williams hit by Wensink. McNabb trying to poke it free, and Ellis tries to start out. He's hit by O'Reilly, and down they both go. Shepard to Marcotte. Marcotte to Cashman. The shot struck. Marcotte went wide. Cashman in the corner, battling, hit by Ferguson. Boutet there, and they freeze it. And pushing Boutet and Cashman, and they keep their sticks, and they're shoving, and Cashman now moves in on him. But again, it's kind of wrestling. Boutet and Cashman. Cashman shoving along the boards. And now the linesmen, who have had a very busy evening, move in.
Leon Stickle and Will Norris have really earned their pay here tonight, and we are just a little past the halfway mark.
Not separated yet, as John McCauley looks on. And now they're separated.
This is Ferguson and Cashman going into the boards. The body checking was clean. It was the high sticks that caused this problem. This 15 is Boutet. Watch the stick. I think he hits Cashman on the head right here with the stick coming down right there. And that's what prompted Cashman to get a little bit upset and decide that he was going to handle things. And we have another problem with penalties. Cashman and Boutet.
It could be that Cashman's getting an extra penalty here, as he apparently heard a decision of McCauley, and now he's started halfway out of the box.
He may be upset at something the linesman told the referee regarding this thing, and he may be upset at either one of the two linesmen. The referee if he's not sure, will go to the two linesmen, one or the other or both, and ask them their opinions, and then he will draw his own conclusions. But Cashman looks like he's got a problem here, and he may be through.
What seems, of all the battles tonight, that would rank as
Toronto penalty,
the mildest.
To number 15, Pat Boutet. 2 minutes, high sticking. 2 minutes, unsportsmanlike conduct. 5 minutes, fighting. For Boston, number 12, Wayne Cashman. 2 minutes, high sticking. 5 minutes, fighting, and a gross misconduct.
McNabb has to wind up again, gives it off to O'Reilly. He's up the middle. Over the line, he's in. He scores! Terry O'Reilly! A brilliant rush up the middle, between the defense. Drew Palmatier out, and O'Reilly gives Boston a 3-2 lead. To McNabb with Jonathan. To Jonathan over the line. Moving. The shot. Scores! Stan Johnson battles, and he's in a scoring streak. His 9th goal in the month of March, and Jonathan makes it 5-2. Goes the other corner. Marcotte there. Got it to loose. Boutet knocked down. And it's tied up now for a faceoff. And Jonathan sort of challenging Pellick there. And now the linesmen step in. Shepard gets it again. Rick Smith clears it out. Salming drove it back in, and he's bumped by Shepard. And Jonathan moves right in on McDonald with 4 seconds left. It's been a bruising game, as the penalties indicate. A lot of battles starting right after 19 seconds. And 4 seconds left in the game. It would be nice if they could just wind this up now. McCauley is saying something to Jonathan. All right, Jonathan's been battling everybody and scoring goals at a sizzling pace in the month of March. He got a big one tonight. His 25th of the year. Had opportunities for others.
And Peter McNabb picked the puck up and gave it to him. I don't know what's significant about it other than the fact that that may be a milestone in terms of numbers of goals scored for the season. Sometimes players look for
bonus.
Certain amounts. Yeah, right.
25 goals for Stan Jonathan on a year is excellent work with his fine defensive play. Johansson's shot blocked, and the game is over. And the Bruins post the victory as they salute Ron Graham. And Boston moves 5 points ahead of Buffalo in the Adams division with a game in hand.